Hello everyone. If you're new on this channel, my name is Dr. Bhasha Mukherjee. I'm an NHS junior doctor, model and former Miss England. And recently I've been posting a lot of hair content and reviewing various different hair stuff just to get to finding a hair product and a hair tool that will ensure that I can have nice hair every day, especially for work. You've probably already seen the Dyson Airwrap review, the Dyson Dupe review. I've also just done a review of the Revlon one-step volumizer. Now, I used that twice, and frankly speaking, for £40, it still wasn't doing it for me. I'm still a bit umming and ahhing about it, but then I found something that for me felt like a steal, and I just wanted to try it out and see if it's worth it or not. And that is the Remington volumizer hair dryer brush. Let me just put the actual name down here. Can't remember. I can never remember. They all have so many different names. I can never remember what they're called. But yes, I actually found this on Facebook Marketplace. Now, I know a lot of people feel like Facebook Marketplace is dodgy and all the rest of it, but actually it's a really good way to not throw your items away in the bin, and actually upcycling and making sure that anything that you're not using and loving, somebody else can love, essentially. And I think it's a really good way to actually cut down on waste. And so anyway, I found this baby in Facebook Marketplace. I actually got it for £15, and I got the actual body, the body of the item, with the 3 heads. So the 3 heads are the main head, which is this hairdryer brush head, these curling heads, and 2 more heads. So this is a slightly narrower brush right here, and finally the actual hairdryer brush, the hairdryer head as well. Okay, so it actually comes with 4 heads, so it gives you 4 different functions essentially. And for £15, I thought that was a steal. On Amazon, you can get it first hand for about £30. I think I'm not sure if that's a refurbished version or it's the actual original version, but I'll just leave a link down below in the description, wherever all the good deals are, okay, for this particular product. All right, so I'm actually going to try it out today. I've washed my hair already. Now, ideally you want your hair just towel dried, but I left it in the towel and I left it to dry for absolutely ages, unfortunately. So it's almost 80-90% dry pretty much. So unfortunately it's not going to be a true test on this occasion, but let's see how things go, okay? I'm actually going to dampen this up with my heat protection spray as well, and I'm also going to be using, well, a slightly different serum to what I usually use. It's the Pantene Pro V Keratin Protect Oil. So let's go. I actually washed my hair with a different shampoo to my usual shampoo as well. So I feel like my hair texture overall feels different. Actually feels healthier. Let me show you which shampoo I used. The shampoo that I used today, which is actually making my hair feel really healthy, strangely, is actually the Planet Nature Antiseptic Hair Wash from Setchum London. This is the first time I'm using a hair wash by them. So I'm quite keen to see how it works out. It actually feels really nice, surprisingly, and I only used 2 pumps. So I'm going to be using my Tresemme Keratin Smooth Heat Protection Spray. Usually I use my Setchum products for my heat protection and also my pre-blow dry hair. I've not got that with me here in London this time, so I'm not using that, but I will be getting and starting to use that again. So anyway, I'm going to use this. Should give back some moisture. Right, so my hair is now damp again, pretty much. Because it's damp, I can probably use the actual hairdryer head as well today. The way this one works, I've already used this head, that's why it's already in there. Actually, it also comes with a bag, but I never end up using the bag, so I'll leave a picture here of what the bag looks like, but I'm not going to be using it. But essentially you can take it off by just pressing this button right here. There's a button right there, don't know if it'll come in focus. And these little heads are really cool because you can also press this, and those little teeth kind of go in and out basically. I'm not sure what that's actually supposed to do. But then again, I've not watched a tutorial or anything like that, I'm just going in blind. Sorry, I forgot, I'm using this one first. So again, when you're putting it in, you just lock it in and it just locks in place, really easy. It's really lightweight, which was one of my issues with the Dyson Airwrap. It was really heavy. Right, so let's try and use this. I'd say this head is probably better for if your hair is soaking wet. Mine isn't, so I'm just going to see how it feels, especially around the back here is where I get a lot of dampness. I'm going to try it there. So there's a couple of different functions. I think if you want cold air, you sort of have to bring this button down, but we'll try it. So right off the back, I'll be honest, the air pressure's not great, and I think because it's so close, it feels really strange. Like I have to really get it right at the roots of my hair to get any air, and I'm not sure if it did much. Personally, I'm not a fan of this particular head already, but I suppose if I was just looking to dry my hair and then style it separately altogether, that might be a good option. I'm going to go in with this particular head now. As I said, things are already quite skewed because I have already, you know, pretty much dried my hair. So I'm just going in with my detangler brush. I know what you guys are thinking, like, your hair looks so nice and wavy and natural curls and all. And I have said this before in my channel as well, that on the first day, it looks great. And then after a couple of days of it being sort of just left alone and not brushed through, it becomes so scraggly and ever so difficult to manage, and it's quite long, and I'm still waiting to get my hair done, but I've got an appointment at the end of this month, so hopefully my hair will finally see the love and TLC that it needs. I will also preface this by saying that my hair actually feels not as sort of dry as it normally would after a wash, and that's kind of why I wanted to try this shampoo out in the first place, because I didn't want that feeling of dry hair after you washed it, but at the same time I have a feeling that it might get greasy sooner. Anyway, I'm going to try this out now. We'll do the way I usually do my hair. Right. Oof. Gosh. Right off the back, I can already say that as compared to some of the other products that I've tried, the same effect of basically turning my head forward. Even the Dyson Dupe, I feel, had sort of a better effect of being able to just gather the hair and have that straightening effect and smoothing effect pretty quickly. This, I think, the brush and the bristles, it tends to get stuck on these bits over here, and at points I also felt like it got stuck in these bits over here as well, which actually pulled my hair out and it was quite uncomfortable. I'm going to persist though, because I only paid £15 for this, which is still a bargain for me, so let's keep going. I'm going to section my hair out a little bit. This, I'd say, is the biggest problem of having like long hair. You literally like pull out so much hair just to style your hair. Anyway. Right, so I will say, when you make, you know, section your hair out, it becomes a lot easier, a lot more easier to manage. So I give it. You see this right here, this whole kinkiness, this is my biggest issue essentially. And also these bits are getting caught up in it, it's really annoying. But this whole, this thing that it's doing, this, I hate this about my hair. And now finally this section. Right, let's go. Woo! Oops. That's not good. I must have pressed something. Oof. Right, it's really hot to touch. Oof. Actually, your hair gets really hot as well, so I would recommend when you're using this thing to definitely, if you've got sensitive fingers, to use some kind of heat protection sort of glove or something. Right. That took about 25 minutes to do, so about roughly the same amount of time as, well actually the Dyson probably did it all in about 12 minutes, but I have sort of been faffing about and all as well. It does take a bit longer to do the hair, and I have to say that the volume is there, but I feel like it's unevenly dried in places, and because of the heat I feel like it's also going to overall dry my hair out more. But you get what you pay for, and I think on that basis this is a decent purchase considering it's only £15 that I've spent, so not bad. But I want to try some of the other heads out. I am keen to try maybe one of these two out, maybe both. Let's try this one out. Let's go. I'm not entirely sure what this one does. suppose it just does a curl. I'm not sure. I think what it does is actually just gives your hair that zhuzh at the front, just that little wave flick thing. And what you're supposed to do is wrap it around like a curler and then release it by taking these bits in. Let's try again. On this side. Ah. So as you see, when you release it, it gives you a little curl. Can you see that, guys? It's not massive, but it just gives you a little bit of a thing at the front there. Let's try with a couple more strands here. I think I'm using it completely wrong. I'm not a hairstylist, guys, and therefore I don't know if I'm using it right or wrong. But it has given me a nice little curl at the front. And I think it kind of looks cute. What do you guys think? I still think that my back is likely to be this voluminous mess at the back. But again, I desperately need a haircut and a hair thinning situation. So, you know, it's probably because of that. Now, finally, ooh, that is hot. Ay, 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 that is hot. Use with caution. I'm going to finally use this really thin one. I think this would work better for shorter hair, but let's have a look. Let's try a strand back here. The bristles are stronger, they hold a lot tighter, but it's tiny. Uh-oh, I didn't realise it's not got that thing. Oh, ow, okay. Oh, this one does not have one of those retractable stuff. Uh-oh. I've got to go fix this. It's off. And I will definitely not be using this head ever again because I thought it had that retractable thing. It doesn't. And it's got these really small bristles. I think it's better for shorter hair, definitely not for longer hair because my hair got stuck and it was an absolute nightmare to get that off. But anyway, this is the final look after basically about 20 minutes of basically playing around with the Remington hair volumizer brush. I hope you guys liked it, and if you guys have any suggestions for any other affordable but really good for their price hair dryer brush things, then please let me know in the comments. I'm almost starting to feel like my original thought on a Dyson. I will say this, I think the Dyson dupe was probably the best sort of item for the price that you were paying for it. So far that's my feeling at the minute, but I'm going to continue to try to use this product a little bit more and see if I can get good at it, because just these £15 for something like this is just an absolute steal. And yeah, let's see how things go. Anyway, thank you for watching this, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure you drop a like, a comment, maybe a suggestion for the next video, and yes, don't forget to subscribe and press the bell icon below. See you all next time. Bye bye.